Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm not using any kind of cardboard or canvas or something. This was actually a tray decorated with some kinds of chocolates. This was a present. So this kind of tray actually having like velvet type or leather type something fabric. I don't know exactly the kind of that fabric. It's having that, so we cannot use it in kitchen or something. Yes, we can use it for decoration to put some things inside, but it came in my mind that why don't I use it to make a canvas or a painting. So I'm using it today. First I started to draw with a highlighter, the painting basic thing which I needed to be. Then first thing you need to remember that always you make the base first, like from which part you need the trees to be prominent, which part of the trees should be a little bit darker, where should be the sunlight coming, and the water, everything. You need to do first the base to make like this. I just took sponge, and I'm taking this acrylic paint, green color. I have made the tree base of the trees, leaves actually. Then here this is going to be the rocks near the water. And yeah, remember that I am not perfect into these things. I have learned each and everything with my experience. So I'm not teaching you exactly the tips and the tricks to do paintings and those things. I'm just sharing my work, and you can see the end results are kind of nice, and I really enjoyed and I love the end results. So if you want to have some ideas from my videos, you can go for it, and if you think there are some mistakes, that's fine. You can learn with your experience. So for the trees, I'm using here brown and black acrylic paint as well as a base. Then here you can see I'm just playing around with the colors in the light green acrylic paint to make the water shade, like the trees shade is coming into water. So I have made first the base with the green and white color and peach color mixed together to get this shade, turquoise shade like this. And then with the black and green color, I'm making some parts of the trees dark shade. From back side it's a little bit dark where there are too much trees. So this is, you just need to keep one painting in front of you, and you just need to follow those things. So for everything, first you make base, then you start to go for the detailing for the leaves and everything. And here I'm making this white acrylic paint. Obviously I'm using all acrylic paints to make the shades of the light coming from the back side, or you can see here this is the front side. So one side of the tree a little bit it will be yellowish color, beige color, and some parts will be white acrylic paint to highlight the sky and those things. Then here with the black acrylic paint, I started to draw the trees from this side as well. So I will not be stopping the things, or this is not just the basic part of the tree. I actually went through so many details which was totally impossible to show in one video. Off the camera I was fixing as well. I was creating some very tiny small details as well. So this is, you see, when you see a picture clearly and you notice how things are going, you can learn with your experience like I did it. And yeah, here I'm making again brown, and I really suffered to make the water and the rocks actually. Trees I have learned somehow how to create the detailings a little bit, but for the rocks, the proper shape, the exact shape from the top and from the side, I have tried my best to create the exact look for the rocks, but yeah, that's what I was talking about, that you learn with your experience. Once you make mistake, you know where you need to fix it next time. And when you see the view from the top or after filming, this is what actually I do. When I film one clip, I will be looking at it, that how it should be and where are the mistakes. So this is what I was actually doing. Off the camera I was fixing some more details, and in the camera on the filming you will see that uh, how much I am fixing the things and how many times I have colored the trees and the leaves. So here different shades of the green I'm using. On the light part actually you have to use yellowish color, very light green color, or you can say mustard color, because the light is coming on the leaves, so you need to make those parts very light. And for the dark areas obviously you will go for the black shade and dark green color to make the leaves darker from one side. And always the sun coming from which side, you need to make those parts of the trees prominent, and the back part of the trees should be darker. So in this way you can make the things looks prominent and somehow like that. And here this tree is having green and yellow leaves actually, because the light is as well coming from the back side. And as we go between dark leaves, you will be using more dark shade of the green. This is here you need to just play with the colors, mixing the green acrylic paint with a little bit yellow to make the highlighted green shade like sun coming on leaves. And then for some parts of the leaves you can add white color into green, like this one here. It should be very light shade for the trees, for the far ones actually, they are very far from the view, so you need to make them very light color. For me, actually, this is a little bit difficult to work and focus at the same time while filming. I can't do this. This is, everybody has some weakness and some things like them, these things in them. So for me, I can't. I don't know. Automatically, my attention goes that maybe I'm in front of camera and it's not into the camera. Those things. So it was very hard for me to focus on this painting while filming, because I think this is my first ever video I'm showing how to paint, and this is as well a little bit in fast speed because I can't show slow motion speed or normal speed sorry, for these kind of videos, because they need so much time. It took me almost 3 days to complete, and still it needs some more detailings, which I will be doing it later. Anyway, then again, first part of the trees which I was making the highlighted, it got dry. Then I'm using more green shade, adding a little bit of beige color, little bit of black where it needed to be dark shade of the trees or the leaves. So this is what I'm just playing around. You do not need to go into much details, you just need to keep picture in front of you, any painting or scenery, and you just go through where they are having the dark shade of the leaves, just make it black color a little bit, and highlighted part would be a little bit with yellow color or white color. So that's it. Here I am painting this small plants, small leaves of the trees. So here you can see how many different shades of green I'm using just to highlight. And then for the basic tree, the front one, near one, close one actually, I'm using now light shade because you can see the base is dark green color. So to highlight the leaves on some parts of the trees, I will be using light shade of the green acrylic paint, and here as well the same. Actually, these type of videos are kind of relaxing when somebody is not talking in the video. You're having very nice music in the background and you are just showing it to your viewers. But actually many people wanted to know that how I am doing it and what colors exactly I'm using, because I'm not showing colors in the camera, because it was difficult to focus on the one part of the painting from far from top. Then to keep the colors as well in camera, it was difficult for me. but maybe next time I will be making the painting in normal speed maybe, and without talking, so then it will be enjoyable for some people. Like, I love to do these kind of things, so I want relaxation. And here now I am highlighting some parts of the rocks, which was quite hard for me. I really don't know how to paint the rocks and the water, but I tried my level best. Here you can see I'm using white acrylic paint to for the water. For the far, you have to make it white shade, and for the close-up, as the water come close to you, it should be a little bit darker. So yeah, these are light brown highlighted brown color to highlight some parts of the small growing plants on the rocks and between the rocks. So here you can see how many times I have used the colors to just to highlight the trees. So this is something like you do not feel uh, comfortable, or you can say you don't feel happy until you see it should be fixed like this. So this is what I am doing. I was not satisfied with my some details, so I keep adding the colors. As a learner, I am doing these things, and it was so much fun. Yeah. And here you can see how I'm keeping the painting. It's not clear to you properly in rectangle way, actually vertical. It's horizontal because I was on this side, and I was trying my best to show each and every part to cover in the camera. So sorry for that. If you don't see it properly, you can rotate your camera as well to see the picture clear. And then here I'm taking this yellow color acrylic paint mixed with a little bit of green acrylic paint to highlight the leaves from where the sun is coming on some parts, and it's highlighting the some parts of the trees, not all. And some will be here on this side as well, adding white and green and yellow paints together to highlight some part of the ground as well, near the tree and near the rocks. Then here I'm adding white and brown color together, and a little bit of black acrylic paint as well to highlight the some parts of the rocks prominent. As I said, I was suffering to do this actually, because it's really, I feel so hard and difficult to paint the rocks, and I really appreciate those people who really make the things looks realistic. It doesn't looks like painting actually. The people who do it in uh, real realistic paintings, I don't know what to say. But anyway, here then I'm using different shades as well, yellow, white, brown color, to highlight some parts of the rocks with the growing grass or some small plants, forest, deep forest, and those things. They are having different shades of green, different shades of red and maroon color. So this is what I was doing. So after this finish, I wanted to actually paint the rocks properly, so I decided to use these color pencils. This I was using for the sketching. My eyes, the what I was using. Maybe if you remember or not, I was painting some eyes as well with these colors. So I thought, why shouldn't I use these ones today on this? So I didn't go only for acrylic paint for this painting. I decided to use these pencils, and these were so amazing to work on this painting, because it was amazingly giving me the details for what I wanted to have. So after finishing, you will see the end results by adding small details of the far leaves, grass, and some detailings, rough texture of the trees. You will see it's giving very nice detailings. So I was so happy with the end results that I used these color pencils, because I didn't work with the acrylic paints to highlight the rocks. So I decided to use these color pencils to give me the details I wanted to. Here you will see how I am creating out the details for the rocks. uh, Top part will be a little bit highlighted with light shade of uh, mustard and brown color, then the bottom part will be darker, obviously. I started to feel really happy after using these colors, because it started to give me actually somehow those details what I wanted to create with the acrylic paints. And yeah, I love to use these ones, and maybe I will be doing some more paintings with these colors on canvas or on um, my handmade canvas, as you saw the first one I made. So this is my way to work. I didn't go only for acrylics. I used these type of colors, pencils as well, acrylic paints as well, and just to give myself those satisfactions that I can do these things as well. And I was really happy. You can see somehow it's giving the looks for the rough um, rocks in the water or on the sides of the water. Then I started to spread the colors with my finger to merge the colors together instead of having the lines prominent and like that. So here I'm using this white color with very free hand, light handed, to highlight the water where it is showing more waves in the water. You need to color those parts with the white acrylic paint, and the rest will be again same shades of the green, like light green color, dark green, the orange part of the sides, tree plants as well coming in the shadow is coming in the tree, sorry, in the water. So this is you just need to follow your painting, what you're doing, what you see actually. So you will be end up with something nice. Just involve yourself in that painting and you will get the nice things, nice results. Because many people wanted to know that how I am making this painting as well with the sculpture, so I decided to make this video in two parts. So this is the first part, which I have showed the painting, basic things of the painting, how I did it. And then in the next video I will be showing you how I will be making a lady sculpture on top of this painting, to stick it on it, just like I did before, a boy in the garden, 3D type shape. So in the next video I will be showing you that. But for now, this is the first part of this video, so stay tuned to watch for the second part. And this is how it looks like now. And then this is, I have draw the lady like a leg, her leg is a little bit coming outward, She's wearing a long dress. I will be cutting it off, then I will start to work it further, and this part you will see in the next video, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.